So in this video, we are going to take a closer look at the H-Cell LED Strip range, which is one of the high-performance products in our LED cell portfolio. H, as a letter, stands exactly for high efficiency and is literally the most efficient LED strip range in our portfolio, but I would extend that also into the market. It can deliver an efficacy up to 180 lumen per watt, which is quite high considering an LED strip. And I would associate this kind of efficacy more of a premium product or a specialist LED strip manufacturer or brand. If you consider in context that the average efficacy of an LED strip in the wholesaler market is around 100 lumen per watt, a jump to 180, it's a really big jump. Even if he uses an SMD technology in comparison to the cob, so SMD where you can actually see the LED chip on the board, we have a really high LED density, so the distance between the LED chip is quite small. It will allow then to have quite a uniform lighting even without the chip on board like the cob type of product. As most of our LED cell range, again, one of the major spec is having 3 ounces of copper on the PCB, which is significantly above the industry standard and allows for a better heat management, for an improved long-term stability and a consistency LED performance. To get this high efficacy, the LED chip used in our H-Cell is CRI90 and has an SDCM04, which is still very good for most of the application. And it's because, of course, it's high efficiency and the power saving spec is one of the most important part of this range. It's perfect when the energy saving is important in the project or where you're doing a very large installation. So let's say this could be perfect even for general lighting inside an open space office or for a large retail environment, or for commercial project when the energy saving and therefore the money saving is crucial for winning a tender. The H-Cell is available in all 3 IP rating. So again, it's going to be available in IP20 for indoor application, IP65 for damp areas like bathrooms and sheltered outdoor spaces, and IP67 when they are waterproof, so the LED strip is outdoor installed and is again exposed to the environment. As per usual, the notes that I'm going to say about the IP67 is that it's always preferred to not install next to where it could be submerged for a certain period of time because it's waterproof but it's not submersible. The H-Cell is available to buy in rolls of 5 meters, 10 meters, or the bigger reel of 50 meter rolls, and the maximum recommended single run is 12 meter. So you can run from the driver till the end of the LED strip, maximum 12 meter of length. Otherwise, you'll incur in low voltage drops or issues with controlling systems. To bypass the 12 meter length, you can always install multiple 12 meter runs wide in parallel to achieve like a longer run. As most of our LED strip range, we have a different set of connectors that could help to make your installation bespoke, depending on the IP rating of your LED strip. So we're going to have for IP20 all the sets of plug-in connectors to complete your installation, and the same for IP67. So we have a full set of accessories for the IP67 LED strip range. When talking about IP65, instead, the selection of accessories is limited, so it's better to go through our bespoke team service where they can cut and solder your LED strip to adapt to the customer installation. So the H-Cell is available exclusively as a single white item, so it's not available in RGB or GBW, but only in single white. But we have a really broad selection of CCT that you can select. So for example, you can have a 2200K, which is very warm. It's mostly used for decorative spaces. 2700, a very soft warm white. 3000K, which is our traditional warm white. 4000K, which is cool neutral light, which is versatile, is used in most of application. And then 6500K, which is more of a bluish white and goes into the daylight color temperature. Because of this wide range and the high efficacy, this range is perfect for hospitality, commercial, and residential settings. One of the important aspect to select about the H-Cell is the power output. So you can select not just the color temperature, but also the wattage per meter. So you can have a smaller wattage per meter, which is 9.6 watt, and a higher wattage per meter, like this one, which is 19.2 watt per meter. So the difference, of course, is quite visible. On the 9.6, there is less LED chip, so the distance between the LED chips is wider in comparison to the 19.6. Of course, depending on the wattage, you will have a different light output. I will use the 9.6 watt per meter when the LED strip is directed towards the space, so it's a more of a direct light for general illumination, while the 19.2 watt per meter is perfect if we're using the LED strip as an indirect light, so when the LED strip is maybe bouncing the light off a ceiling or a reflector to illuminate the space.